This is particularly important because it is preparing us for our final departure. As you know, this dua series is called the protection or ultimate protection, which is we are seeking Allah's refuge from the harms of this world and the harms of the next world. Can I request someone to close the door, please? Jazakallah khairan. So, all the du'as that we are learning have an isti'adha in it. Isti'adha means, oh Allah, I seek your refuge. Oh Allah, I seek your... And throughout these days of Ramadan, we have learned these du'as from the Sunnah where Prophet ﷺ sought isti'adha, refuge in Allah from different things. And, mashallah, we are on du'a number 17, which we will cover today. And there is about a week or so left in the month of Ramadan. So I'm hoping that we may get to around 23 or 24 du'as, the new du'as that we have learned throughout the month of Ramadan, or at least we have repeated. Again, we will remind that there are always three options. One option is you learn the du'a. Honestly, it will take 5 minutes a day for you to learn these du'as and repeat them in Arabic because Prophet ﷺ made them in Arabic, and this is a level of love. Number two is you learn the English meaning of it and you incorporate those meanings in your daily ad'iyah, in your daily du'as that you make. And, these are perfectly permissible for you to ask these du'as in English. And number three is at least once in your life, you can stand in front of Allah, say, oh Allah, on the Day of Judgment, I made this particular du'a. And if this du'a doesn't come and it's not answered in this world, there is a reward waiting for you, a compensation that is waiting for you in the hereafter. So in today's dua, there are 5 things we are seeking Allah's protection from and refuge within. And 4 of them we have covered. As you know, on Fridays we just do salawat. We don't learn any new du'as. So on Thursday we learned a dua which was part of our morning remembrances and evening remembrances. And that was Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minal ajzi wal kasal wal bukhli wal jubn Nope, I messed up. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika minal hammi wal hazan wal ajzi wal kasal wal jubni wal bukhl wa ghalabati ad-daini wa qahri rijal. Right, we covered all these 8 things in detail. So in today's dua, it is reported by the son of Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas. Sa'ad ibn Abi Waqqas was one of the 10 prominent people who were promised paradise. He said, our father used to teach us this dua the way he would teach us like kitaba, writing. Like it was heavily emphasized. And he said, Prophet ﷺ used to seek refuge from these 5 things after salah, fi duburi kulli salah. Towards the end of his salah, meaning after he's done his salah, he would seek refuge from these 5 things. So what are those 5 things? He would say, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-bukhl. Oh Allah, I seek your refuge from miserliness, bukhl. Wa a'udhu bika min al-jubn. I seek your refuge from cowardice. Bukhl and jubn, we covered that. So, this is not something new that we are doing. Then the third thing, we are going to spend a lot of time today. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ أَنْ أُرَدَّ إِلَىٰ أَرْذَلِ الْعُمُرِ. I will translate it in a minute. And then the fourth thing, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ فِتْنَةِ الدُّنْيَا وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ عَذَابِ الْقَبْرِ. So, the fitnat dunya, we covered that, like all the trials that we face. And the greatest of trial of this fitna would be the trial of Good, Masih ad-Dajjal, and seeking refuge and protection in Allah from the punishment of the grave. Again, we covered all 4 of these things in our previous talk. So today we're going to talk about the third thing, and you can make this as a standalone dua. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ أَنْ أُرَدَّ إِلَىٰ أَرْذَلِ الْعُمُرِ. It means, oh Allah, I seek your refuge and protection from returning me to an old age where I'm crippled. So, the verse of Quran, ثُمَّ يُخْرِجُكُمْ طِفْلًا. So all the stages of human development, from an embryo, to alaqa, to mudgha, and then Allah makes you come out as a child, and then makes you grow, and then returns you to this old age. But this old age is an old age where you lose all your faculties, but you're still alive. Prophet ﷺ sought refuge from that. Subhanallah, anyone who's gone to a hospital or seen someone on a ventilator would understand what this stage is. That is that stage where we are breathing, but there's no functionality left. And may Allah protect us. All of us who are adults here, imagine reaching to an old age where you cannot go to the bathroom yourself, or you are on diapers. Allahu Akbar. That's a scary stage to be in. Like, mashallah, may Allah put us all in this protection. Ask those people who have lost the ability to do sajda on the floor. So like this is one of those particular du'as that helps you. And, that is also supported by other du'as of Prophet ﷺ, wherein once he said that وَإِذَا أَرَدْتَ بِقَوْمٍ فِتْنَةٍ, that, oh Allah, if you decide to test or trial a nation, فَقْبِضْنَا غَيْرَ مَفْتُونِينَ. Oh Allah, take me away without being tested. And, like, again, as I said, this is a dua that prepares us for the final departure. Hypothetically speaking, let's say if you today get the assurance you are from the people of paradise, right? Would you be okay to leave this world then? Yeah, very hard to say yes. All of us will say yes right now. But then, something will click. Like, I have my business, I have my family, I will look after that, whatnot, right? So this is the thing. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and all these people, they used to make this, that, oh Allah, whenever you're pleased with me, take me away from this world at that time. Imam Bukhari, and hadith is reported by Imam Bukhari, towards the end of his life, when he was expelled from his hometown, Bukhara, he made this dua that, oh Allah, like, if hayat is good for me, keep me alive, but if, death is good for me, then take me away, right? So, that age where you get to a stage where you're dependent on other people, where you cannot move, where you cannot do your functionalities. And may Allah protect us from that old age where, we become totally crippled. And this also includes physical and mental. Subhanallah, come across people who have dementia or Alzheimer's. Have you guys come across those people? Yeah. May Allah protect us. Like, imagine yourself in that situation where at an old age you have lost all thinking capacity and capability. So if you want to see yourself protected from all those things, then this is where this dua will come in really, really handy. And I just want to add one more thing. As imams, we get called to hospitals and ICUs, and sometimes families have a very difficult time taking people off from the ventilator. There was this one stage where the family was refusing to take it out, and that person had reached a stage where they were no longer sustainable, meaning their feet were becoming decayed and rusted. And, subhanAllah, at that stage, I will never forget this, and this is a lesson for all of us. They said, what should we do? I said, say the Shahada once he is taken off from the vent. And you know what the son replied? How do I say the Shahada? So, think about this, like how you want to pass away from this world. And would your children remember the Shahada? And would they do tilqeen of La ilaha illallah when you are passing away? So inshallah, let's learn and repeat this. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-bukhl wa a'udhu bika min al-jubn wa a'udhu bika an uradda إلى أرذل العمر وأعوذ بك من فتنة الدنيا وأعوذ بك من عذاب القبر. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our dua and ibadah. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.